So I've garnered some inspiration from a few videos, and I think I've mentioned I was thinking about doing this before, but anyway, uh, cutting to the chase. I'm gonna insert myself into the frozen dinner review culture. Um, Fuck all that, right? Let's just get to it today. Basically, what I'm doing here. Let me just explain some things. I've come up with how I'm gonna score, and it's going to be scale from 1 to 10 on 5 different categories. Um, Categories are appearance, aroma, taste, texture, and value. I don't remember how much I paid for this. I want to say it was like three something, 389, something like that. So we're gonna go with 389. But anyway, we're reviewing Boston Market chicken fajita rice bowl. Now normally I dump like Taco Bell fire sauce and sour cream in bitches like this, but I'm not doing that today. The rules are I have to eat it exactly as it comes. Now, we're gonna go ahead and go with the first category here, and keep in mind I'm winging all this. This isn't scripted at all, so bear with me. Appearance. Um, as you can see there, kind of, I have a pretty old camera. It looks very close to the picture. Picture might have a little bit more chicken, but I mean, it's a lot closer than anything else I've ever seen to the picture. I mean, it's closer to the picture than the Big Mac is to the picture. Okay, so if that's your standard, this is above, far exceeding the standard. Um, so for appearance, I mean, if we're gonna be nitpicky, because this has more chicken in the picture, more chicken in the picture, I think we're gonna go ahead and give it. We're gonna give it an 8. I think, because it almost feels like false advertising. And when I grade appearance, right, I'm going to be grading it. How does it look in general, and how does it look compared to the box? Those are going to be two different things, and I'm going to combine them both into my head and come up with a score. Now, if you disregard the box, the appearance of this thing is a 10. But since the box shows a little bit more chicken, I'm going to give it an 8. Anyway, so we got an 8. I should probably open up my notepad here so I can keep track of this crap. I have no plan other than the review system. No plan at all. So we got appearance. Probably spelling that wrong. I don't care. Appearance is an 8. Um, and what is a, you know what? We're gonna be looking at ingredients too on here. I think part of me wants to take into account ingredients. Um, Ingredients is a 10. Like there's nothing bad in here at all that I can see. Ingredients is a 10. Boston Market's apparently really, really good. I mean, I haven't had a Boston Market meal in forever. but this like it's perfect. Like the only thing on there that looks kind of shady is natural flavor, but like whatever. Nutritional facts. Uh 48% sodium. That's not too bad for frozen dinner. Uh 30%, 22 grams of protein, 13 grams of fat, only 450 calories. For me, I like the calories. I like high calories because for me, calories is value, right? More calories you have, essentially, the more food you're eating, essentially. Um, so 450 calories for almost $4. This kind of equates to the value of it too. But in terms of nutritional facts, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an probably an 8. I like I like low on some categories like cholesterol, sodium. Sodium I don't really care about. Cholesterol I kind of care more about. Um, but I like high calories. High protein makes up for it. So we're gonna give it an 8. Uh, as for value, I won't know that until I actually eat it. I might not even make a value a score, honestly. I just had Gemini populate some ideas. So now we want aroma. Smells just like any other rice dinner. It smells good. I'm gonna go ahead and just give it. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it an 8, only because it's not like it's not amazing. Now for taste. I suppose I should have placed my camera differently. I'm doing taste and texture as one whole thing. I'm not separating them. Now, this is gonna be kind of weird for me because I like hot. I like spice. Total Annihilation hot sauce is probably my favorite thing to put on almost everything. The chicken has a little bit of flavor, actually. Definitely a little bit of flavor with the chicken. I can taste the chicken. Let me try a bite that's mostly vegetables. Okay. The black beans do have a little bit of flavor, but you gotta have like almost a whole bite of them to really taste it. I don't taste this corn at all. I'm trying to. Oh, I got a little bit of spice in there. There is actually peppers in here, and they do kick it up a notch. Yeah. This is the first time where I've had a rice bowl, like a fajita bowl. Frozen, where I don't think I'd have to put anything on it. I think it's good as it is. Let me move my mic back a little bit so you can see that I'm actually eating it. Or actually, now another score is how filling it is because I'm hungry. That's what gave me the whole idea of doing this because I'm hungry. Yeah. If you like fajita bowls, this is really good. Not even joking. This is really good. I was not expecting much. But when I saw that it looked almost like the picture, like you can see all the individual things in here. You can see the peppers, you can see the beans. Everything looks good and almost looks fresh. This is really good. You can taste the peppers, dude. I don't think I've ever been able to taste peppers in a frozen dinner before. In fact, I've never had the rice and the beans and all that stuff so good. Where after I ate all the chicken, I just kept eating it. Usually I just throw it away, but like I'm cleaning it out, man. It's very good. Now I have to look and see what the price is. I forgot to get that receipt. It was like on sale, I think. I don't know. But it's really good. Yeah, you know what? For a frozen dinner, I'm probably gonna give it a 9. Only because, like I said, you couldn't taste the corn. It was the only thing you couldn't taste. Might as well not have been there. I can't just give it. I can't give everything a 10, right? I already gave the ingredients a 10 because there's literally nothing wrong with the fucking ingredient. Ooh, it got some spice to it. You know, I'm gonna give it. No. See, this is gonna be the 9 standard. Okay. 10 has to be perfect. If I could have tasted the corn, I wish I still had a piece of corn left in here. I try to taste it. But corn doesn't really have a taste. The problem is it's frozen. Like frozen corn, you're not gonna taste frozen corn. Should we hold that against them? It wasn't mushy though, right? Like I almost want to give it a 9.5, but I don't do that. That was damn good though. I'm gonna give it a 9, but don't let it that discourage you. Um, we'll just see how many other things get 9s on this channel. For taste, probably not. Now for value, I quality and actually I'm gonna put quality with taste, right? Value would be how filling something is, obviously. When you're buying frozen dinners, you almost don't really care about the quality because it's frozen. It's been frozen for who knows how long. It's been processed for who knows how long, or how processed. So the value for this, again, I'm already feeling the fact that it was only 450 calories. Though it was very good. So like if I gave it a score just for how filling it was, probably like a 5. Very average. If I gave it a score for how good it was, which I already did, it was a 9. So I'm probably gonna go with maybe filling should just be its own score. Because I'm gonna combine if I did value, it would be filling and taste. Right? So I even have taste as a separate category because I'm counting it twice, essentially. So let's just do filling as a score. I'm gonna go with 6, actually. Yeah, let's go with let's go with 7. I'm a bottomless pit, though. That's the problem. I'm kind of biased. Well, no, I feel like I could eat 2 of these. So we're gonna go with 6. So let me put that through the machine. 8 plus 10 plus 8 plus 8 plus 9 plus 6 divided by 6. So looking at a overall score of 8.17. So that's my overall rating for Boston Market chicken fajita rice bowls. If I were to include price in there, I'm honestly, price is a subjective thing because everybody has different incomes. Obviously, if you're lower middle class or poor, you're probably gonna be like, "Is this really worth almost $4?" To you, maybe, maybe not, probably not. I would just eat something else, right? But price is like a subjective, very subjective. But then again, all this shit is subjective. But for me, I'm not gonna include price. I'm just gonna let you know it was like 3 something. You can go to fucking store and look yourself. Okay. And every store is different too. Like I can't tell you the price for my area. When your area, it's probably gonna be like, give or take 50 cents. Um, so I'm pretty much just gonna grade the things that are consistent across the board, and that's what's in the box. I mean, if you want, I can grade the box art, but I'm not doing that. So 8.17, very good. If I had it again, I still wouldn't put anything on it. Not even sour cream. Because that little bit of spice, it's so good. It's very good. Like I almost want to give it a 10 for taste. Almost so good, dude. A little bit of spice would get drowned out by the sour cream. I didn't want to put any Taco Bell sauce on it because it would try to become the alpha of sauce and the sauce that they put on there. And it's funny too because initially the first half of the time that I was eating it, I wanted to say, man, there's not much spice to this. There's not much taste to this. Maybe I didn't stir it well enough. And I guess maybe I didn't stir it well enough because I had a few bites that were just packed full of flavor. So 8.7, I can definitely recommend this one. All right, and it does have gluten. I'll go ahead and tell you that much. So anyway, thanks for watching. For those of you that are subscribers and are used to my other shit, let me know what you think of these videos. Just down in the comments. I enjoy input, even if I don't agree with it. But yeah, thanks for watching.